Changes in the environment and human activity. Over time, people change their environment and ways of living. As a result, new cities grow up while older ones become larger or smaller. In the 1800s, Americans changed the environment through improvements in transportation. Because of these improvements, America did not have to depend on rivers as much to move goods and people. For example, in the early 1800s, Cleveland, Ohio was a small frontier community on the edge of Lake Erie. Then new canals were dug that put Cleveland in the center of a busy trade route. Canals connected Lake Erie with the Ohio River and cities in New York. In a few short years, the population of Cleveland tripled. Other cities grew as railroads were built in the 1800s. Some cities, like Fargo, North Dakota, began as railroad stops. Others, like Chicago, Illinois, became much larger after railroads connected them with the rest of the country. Cities have also grown because of changes in the way people live and work. In 1900, 9 of the 10 biggest cities in the United States were in the North or the East. Most of them were industrial cities with large factories like Chicago and Cleveland. By 2000, the list of nation's biggest cities was very different. Today, 6 of the top 10 cities in the country are in the South and West. These Sun Belt cities include Los Angeles and San Diego in California, Phoenix, Arizona, and the Texas cities of San Antonio, Houston, and Dallas. Many changes encouraged the growth of the Sun Belt cities. New highways made it easier for people to move to warmer climates. The invention of air conditioning made living in hot weather more comfortable. Water was piped into desert cities like Los Angeles and Phoenix from hundreds of miles away. Changes in the economy also affected where people lived. Starting in the 1800s, big factories in the North hired millions of workers. As a result, people moved from the country to find jobs in northern cities. After 1950s, many of these factory jobs were lost. Companies moved their factories to new states or even to other countries. Some of the older cities in the North began to lose population. Meanwhile, new jobs were created by high technology. High technology includes computers and other new types of machines. Today, some of the nation's fastest growing cities are centers of high technology. Many of them are in the Sun Belt. Two examples are San Jose, California, and Austin, Texas.